Hi all, my name's Hannah and I'm the C5 nut. Well, as you can already see, haven't got my glasses on, so this is going to be interesting. Um, I've mislaid my glasses, including my spare glasses, which is not like me at all. Because we've had all this wonderful weather, wearing my glasses is a bit of a... it hurts quite a lot, so been wearing my sunglasses most of the time. But yeah, right. So, I've got a massive question to ask you guys, and I would love some feedback on it. Right now, some of you may not know that I've got a Fiat seicento. Now, I know what you're going to say. You know, this is a Citizen C5 group, which obviously we are. But I do have a very, well, it's a passion I've kept close to my heart, but not a lot of people know about. Is I do like the Fiat seicento. The reason behind it is my first car was a Fiat seicento, and I absolutely loved that car. I had it for about 4.5 years, and then sold it to buy the green C5, which I still currently own to this day. But even though having the green C5, which means so much to me, I still sort of think, well, you know, I shouldn't have sold my first car. I should have kept it and just have it as a second car. But my biological father, being, what can I say? I've got to be polite because this is going on YouTube. But yeah, was insisted in me selling it, so I had to let it go. And unfortunately, the car's no longer with us. The guy who I sold it to completely trashed it. I saw it about a year after I sold it, and it went past my work. And lucky enough, I got into a customer's car and went after it. And sure enough, it pulled into a car park. And I basically just said to the guy, like, can I buy the car back? And he was adamant that he liked it and all this, and he's going to keep it forever, and you know. But a couple of weeks later, had a load of parking tickets, and because he wasn't paying the parking tickets, the police came along and took the car away, and yeah, sadly it's gone into car heaven. It got crushed, and what can you say? Yeah, I'm gutted. I was, yeah, I'm gutted. Um, so yeah, some of you know that I sort of moved about 3 years ago. So I was after a cheap runabout to get me to and from work, because even though it was perfect driving the C5 to work every day, I was racking up the mileage. Just to get to and from work was a 100-mile trip every single day. And obviously I work 6 days a week. So you can imagine, on, you know, just 1 week alone I was racking up 600 miles. So it was... I had to get something smaller, and obviously I came across the little black Fiat seicento. Now I've had it for about 4 years. I think I got screwed over by it slightly. I wasn't aware until I wasn't aware until it came for its MOT. I bought the car with 12 months MOT, but at the time I knew nothing was an issue until it was due its next MOT. I found out the front cross member was all bent and buckled, and yeah, it was an unpleasant sight, really. I was quite angry, but yeah, the radiator was probably about less than a mil away from touching the water pump pulley. So it was, you know, it wasn't good. And I know some of you will say, well, why didn't you do your checks and things like that? Well, to be quite honest, I was in a rush. I just needed a car that worked, and yeah, I should have checked, and I didn't check. I took the guy's word, and yeah, what can I say? I'm paying the price. Well, for the last couple of MOTs, it's been an absolute struggle trying and get it through, especially with, well, with the cross member being bent, it used to put my driver's headlight out of alignment. So even though it was pointing, even though it should be pointing straight ahead, it's actually off to one side. So yeah, I used to use a block of wood screwed into the back of the headlight just to try and push it out a little bit, and sure enough that just squeezed its MOT the last couple of few times. But I can't keep doing that, and I'm up to the point of, do I sell the car or do I keep it? Now this thing's been playing on my mind for the last couple of weeks, including trying to find a van, and I just want to say thank you to everyone out there. Yeah, putting the prices up on vans. Come on, people, we should know better than this. You know, don't go panic buying bloody caravans and motorhomes and obviously vans. And then people like me who want to go and buy a van can't buy a van because you put all the prices up. Even an old rust bucket, I mean, an absolute rust bucket, is making just under £2,000. So, my project for, you know, obviously moving in a van and living in it is put on hold at the moment until prices come down a little bit. So yeah, it's a crazy one. So unfortunately you're gonna have to be stuck with me in my flat. Right, well, basically we're sort of drifting a bit here, but because I was thinking of the benefits of still keeping the black car, I did some work for somebody and I ended up doing a bit of a deal with having an A-bar, the proper A-bar, not the one that you have to crawl underneath the car and all this. This one's got like clips that actually clips onto the front. I'm just going to shove this here and let's just move that because my hand keeps shaking. Yeah, it's crazy. Right, that's a bit better. Right, so yeah, so by having this A-bar, if I was to go out and about in the van, at least I can tow the car behind it as well. So why you know, why sell it? Why get rid of it? Plus the fact I just need clarification. I'm losing my words. I just want to know what your feedback is. Would you actually like to see a video of me doing some work to the little black seicento, or would you just not bother? This is one big question. Right, now I know I've taken on some more subscribers and I'm very grateful. I'm happy. Welcome to our group. There is I think one subscriber is a fiat seicento nut, whatever you want to call him, and he's quite interested in about the rev counter. Now some of you don't know is that the a fiat seicento rev counters are only fitted on the sporting models, but I found a way of actually making them work on every seicento. You just have to modify it slightly. So I went down to the local scrapyard. Unfortunately there was a yellow sporting seicento which has the rev counter as standard. Unfortunately someone's painted it yellow and their paint job is crap. But the reason why I bought this, even though I've already got one of these on my little black car, I promised one of the viewers that I will do a wiring schematics so they can actually fit one of these into their car. So that will be like the rest of the projects. That will be done shortly. But yeah, like I said, this is only a short video. I just need some feedback on what you think. we should do regards to if you guys want to see the content of me doing the Fiat seicento. But yeah, right, here's a little short video so you can actually see the car for yourself. I have changed the bumpers just to make it look a bit more better. It's a basic model, it's an S, and I've put the SX package on it. So this car now has electric windows, central lock-in, and what is it, alarm, electric windows, central alarm, yeah, and probably a leather steering wheel. But the basic model just had none of that, none of it at all. So anyway guys, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, and yeah, fingers up. Take care. Before I go, I just wanted to explain a little thing. Now, what you guys don't know is the C5 Caravan project actually stems from a project I've done about it's coming up for 4 years now, 4 years ago, which I turned a Fiat seicento car into a trailer. Now, I'm doing my best to try and make my old phone work, because that's where I got some of the video. But here is a photo of here's a photo of it attached to my pink Fiat seicento that I used to own. And here is a photo of the black car with the yellow trailer. Now, the yellow trailer used to be my mum's car. I bought it many years ago, put it into storage, and about 6 months after that, I think the roof collapsed on the garage and completely damaged the front end, and the only thing we could salvage was the back end of the car. So that's when it inspired me to turn it into a trailer. Now, some of you, well, I don't know if some of you out there, but every time I take that trailer out, I do get people asking, would I sell it? My mum will absolutely kill me if I sold that yellow trailer. So unfortunately, that yellow trailer is not for sale, guys. That's staying in my family. Believe it or not, that back end, if we still had the car has been in our family for about 9 years. So I'm afraid we're not selling that thing. That's staying put. Well, if you like my content, please give a thumbs up. Like I said, guys, I just need some feedback on this video. See what you think. If you're happy for us to do the video, I'll do a video. Well, stay safe, people. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Take care.